I have been living with hepatitis B. I was diagnosed back in 2012. And it was very tricky because I could not think that I had hepatitis. I was getting out of work and I was making a call with a friend, only that I felt like I was not having enough strength and I ended up fainting. So after fainting, I don't know how long I stayed, but when I woke up and recovered, I met some people and they had already taken me to hospital. When I went to the hospital, I was told that my blood level was very low, that is the hemoglobin, it was at 6, and I needed a blood transfusion. I decided, because I could now feel myself, I said, no, I don't have to do the blood transfusion. I have to do an alternative because I was fearing about the blood transfusion and those complications. So I was told I can take some medicine. I did take the medicine for some time. And later I went for the blood tests again, only to be diagnosed and informed that I had hepatitis B. I never got scared because I never knew what hepatitis B was. So I just went home and started living without even taking medicine for hepatitis, only to stay. And now when I went for another test, I was told, no, you know, this disease is dangerous, it can affect your liver, and you need to start taking the medicine to prevent it from increasing in your body. I did the viral load. It was more than 1 million. Yeah, so I was like, you should start the medicine immediately. I started the medicine faith-free. I took the medicine, checking on my viral load frequently, changing hospitals from this one to check whether they are lying or I'm getting the true results. And I realized that hepatitis was moving fast. Instead of decreasing, it was increasing. So the medicine which I was given, we had to change. And I was given a much stronger medicine. And this time, because I never knew what else I can do, we purchased it at a cost. Those years, we were getting it at 20,000 per month. So I took it faith-free up to 2017, doing my tests. Then later, 2017, I visited one of my doctors, and the doctor was very happy. Your viral load is negative. There is nothing in your body which shows that you have hepatitis. So I would suggest we stop this medicine.
If I take you back a little bit,
yes, take me back.
Maybe for the viewers who are trying to understand, what do you mean by you had hepatitis B, the viral load was down? Maybe just a little explanation. What did the doctor say is this hepatitis B?
Initially, the doctor never explained much. So I just got out of the hospital, not just knowing that I have hepatitis B. It's only that later I met a different doctor, and he explained to me that this hepatitis B, it's a viral disease, and if it accumulates in your body, it will affect your liver. So you need to take medicine to make sure that the liver is not affected. Yeah.
Okay. What did the doctor say is the cause of this hepatitis B?
Actually, the doctor never explained a lot, but from what we have learned, we tried, well, as a family, we tried to know, is it genetical? Is it, has it been an infection? But we saw that from our genetic or what? From our family line, my dad didn't have hepatitis. My mom doesn't have hepatitis. So our dad, where did it come from? So even now, I don't know. I don't know where really hepatitis comes from. Although from the doctors we are told that it can come from you can breathe in air, you can be infected maybe by your mother. Unfortunately, my mother does not have the viral load. So I don't know where I got it from, but I have it.
What are some of the challenges you have encountered with hepatitis B? And then fast forward, how has the journey been since 2017 after you stopped the medication?
Okay, the challenge, immediately I was diagnosed and now I started taking the medicine. One of the challenges was getting money to buy the medicine, because getting 20,000 every month, it was really a challenge. But we consolidated funds as a family and I was able to access the money. So that one becomes a very great challenge to those people who are not able to be together as a family, or even if you don't have family members, or even if you have them, they cannot afford such amounts of money. So people are suffering down there. And after now taking the medicine, we also need to do a lot of tests to check your viral load, to check whether you make sure also, you have to make sure that you don't have any other infection, so that you don't add some more medicine to the ones you are taking. So after now, I took my medicine faith-free. I'm saying that up to 2017, when I did stop, only to stop. And I stayed in 2018, 2019, 2020, I was diagnosed with hepatocellular carcinoma. So when I asked the doctor, what is this? This is because you stopped the medicine. You should not have stopped the hepatitis B medicine. Should be taken for life, to make sure the virus does not come back. The liver, I had severe liver fibrosis, and it led to having hepatocellular carcinoma, leading to liver transplant. After now the diagnosis of cancer, I had to do the liver transplant, and I did the liver transplant in India, and the donor was my son. And glory to God that it was successful, and that's why I'm here. I've lived 5 years down the line with my son's liver, and my liver is normal. It's only that I must take the immunosuppressants for life. So that is it.
When you say you got your son's liver, maybe explain a little bit to the viewers, how was the process? What happened? Because someone may be wondering, did the son die or are they alive? And how?
Okay.
Just a little bit about that.
Yeah. When I was told that I need to do a liver transplant, I was also scared, because I never knew where I would get a liver from. And I was told that I should get a live donor. So in the family, we checked for the most appropriate person, and the doctors also recommended that my son would be the most recommended person, because I have given birth to him. So we have, or maybe our vitals are almost the same. So we had to run so many different tests to make sure that he was compliant. And finally, he was. And because the liver is it's one in our body, but it regenerates. So if we were advised that even if we cut part of his liver, it will grow back again. And that is what we call the liver transplant. So he was cut piece of his left lobe, 80% of his left lobe, and I was given that 80%. My liver was taken out, all of it, because it had severe liver fibrosis. So they fixed the 80%. And fortunately, within the first 3 months, my son's liver was normal. So even when we were coming from India, he had a normal liver, not carrying any medication. Up to today, he doesn't take medicine because he was not sick. But for me, I had to take medicine, and I'm taking the medicine for life, so that the liver does not really think that it is it's foreign in my body and it can cause rejection. So I take the immunosuppressants. The procedure for the liver transplant, I've said we don't have it in Kenya. So having gone to India, it takes a long time, because for me, I was told I was going to take 18 hours in the theater, and my son was taking 14. So we went on a Friday morning, and I came out of the theater on a Saturday morning. So the procedure took those hours, and we thank God that we are both alive, kicking and healthy. Yes.
How was that for your family in terms of the cost? Did you have an HIF, or were there insurance that was covering, or it was completely out of pocket?
Well, that was, for my family, it was a charge, and we had to do a fundraiser to make sure that we raised the amount of money, because they needed like 10 million to do the procedure and to help us stay in India for 3-4 months. So we had to raise the money, and we thank God we were able to do that. And now the maintenance is the charge also. Taking the immunosuppressants, doing the tests, checking the hemoglobin levels, the liver functioning tests, the UECs, and those ones I must do them after every 2-3 weeks, not 2-3 months. Previously I was doing them after every 1 week, but I have developed up to doing them after 3 months, and then doing one PET scan after near, and that is my life. Yeah.
In terms of the cost of the medication, how costly are they, and are they readily available in the country? In terms of the immunosuppressants that you're taking?
The immunosuppressants I'm taking, they are available in the country, but at a cost. So you find that the ones I'm taking at the moment, the tablets I'm taking like 6 tablets per day, and I'll do that for a full month. So I usually purchase them monthly. So I have the immunosuppressants, and also taking the hepatitis B, the tenofovir, phenylmine 25 milligrams, and the total cost of that costs like 40,000 per month, not adding the tests. Yeah. If that month I'm not doing the tests, that is the only amount incurred. If I'm doing the tests, then it can raise up to 60,000 per month.
In terms of sustainability, have you ever found yourself in a position where you don't have the money to purchase these immunosuppressants, and how is that for you? And have you ever defaulted and then started again after?
Well, I thank God I've never defaulted or started it again, because we agreed as a family, in case I don't have the money, I can consult, and they come up very good, and they are readily available to support me. So I've never stopped from the time I started, that is back in 2021, up to today, and I'm not planning to stop anytime soon.
In terms of treating hepatitis B, what are some of the gaps you've noticed, and how do you think if these gaps are fixed, they would make treatment for hepatitis B easier for the patients who are dealing with it?
Well, I would think that the stakeholders, because hepatitis B is there, and people know that it is there, but the problem is people don't come out to say that hepatitis B is costly. So you just go ADA, you take your medicine. If you don't have it, you forfeit it. You end up having severe complications, and maybe you die. So I would wish that we have some stakeholders coming in, supporting hepatitis B, availing money so that people getting the medicine for hepatitis B is a bit subsidized, because it is damn costly. Doing the test can also be free, and that one will save a lot of lives, and people will be able to come out and talk about hepatitis B.
There is the issue of stigma that surrounds hepatitis B and a lot of misinformation about it. Did you ever face such kind of stigma, and even maybe around your circle? What are some of the issues these people deal with that also stop people from coming out to speak about hepatitis B?
From what I've understood, people know that hepatitis B is like HIV. And because HIV has a stigma of itself, so if I tell you that I'm hepatitis B, you also know that I should be having HIV. And they don't know that HIV and hepatitis B are totally two different things. Also, having the knowledge that hepatitis B, you take the medicine for life, and HIV, you take the medicine for life. So it's like nobody wants to be known that the person is taking medicine for life due to this disease, which is similar to HIV. So I better say that I'm having high blood pressure or diabetes. Those ones the society have accepted. But coming out and telling people that I have hepatitis B, even me, I stayed for some years without really telling people. Even when I got the cancer, I would not tell people it was because of hepatitis. But now, I don't know where that stigma went, because I usually say it is because of hepatitis that I got the cancer.
Let's say now you are having this disease, you kept it to yourself many years, you did not answer the true cause. How was that for you mentally? Did you ever feel like you're lying to yourself? Did you ever feel like you were suppressing the truth? How was that for you mentally?
Mentally, I was not feeling suppressing. I never had that feeling of suppressing the truth. Why? Because I had disclosed it to the members of the family, and we decided we should keep quiet. We should not tell it to people. Even when they ask, you have cancer? Yes. What caused it? I don't know. But now there is that time which came, and I was like, no, we should not hide this thing any longer. Fortunately, when I came out to tell people that I have hepatitis, I have been diagnosed with hepatocellular carcinoma, I have done the liver transplant, I am living, they were like, eh? So this thing cannot make people die. I told them, no, if you are diagnosed early, you take the precautions, you follow the doctor's instructions, you do whatever you are informed by the doctor, then you are there to live, and you're going to live the way I'm living. So people are happy that I usually, even me, I'm happy to talk about it, and I don't hide it anymore.
Lastly, is there anything else you want to say?
I'm just appealing for the government and the stakeholders to come in and help those people who are having hepatitis B with medication and tests, to allow them to live, to enjoy life like any other person. We have those people with HIV, they have free medication. I would go for that, for assistance to have free medication, free tests, and we live a happy life. By the way, we have the vaccination. Nowadays we have for hepatitis B. So the society should know that you have early testing. Everybody should go and be tested, whether he or she has hepatitis B. And if you are diagnosed early enough, you'll be given an immunization. And if you are affected by hepatitis B, there is medicine, and you start taking, and your liver will not be affected.